Hello, hello. This is Don McCoy with Flourish Leadership Group, where I ignite your leadership to the next level. I just wanted to tune in and share with you something about how we as leaders can be thoughtful about how we implement what we do. I want to exercise some caution because it's not a blanket statement. Everyone has their own unique way about how they are exemplary at what they do as leaders, but I want to share with you what has worked for me. And that is quite simply being able to pause and then proceed. And why I say this is because of the journey that I've had in various leadership roles. It has not just been something as a direct route. It has often been circuitous and often a bumpy off the main path. And so I want to share with you, if you are open and ready, if you're hearing me, type a one in the box. And if you are joining me as you will later for replay, type hashtag replay. And what I am sharing is obviously some tenets of making sure that you know what you need to do. Obviously, when you jump into a task as a leader, but it's about making sure you're thoughtful about what you do, not just jumping into the task, but being able to look at the entire landscape, take a look at all of the nuances and the potential impediments and challenges like you would with any project outline. But more importantly, making sure that you're looking at what that end goal is so that you're thinking about, well, I want to get to that end goal, but how do I need to get there and what needs to happen? Leaders often jump in and will say, my goodness, let's map it all out. But then something goes awry and they can lose steam, lose focus. And so I know from my personal experience, many times being able to say, wow, I fell off that, or maybe I need to redirect here, or wow, there's a roadblock. It is about making sure we're being mindful as leaders about how we can work around that and really do the best that we can with the tools that we have. I do want to pause to share that I've actually been in my woman cave working on some of my exemplary, I say, leadership masterclass series and workshops and online courses, because I want to make sure to refine the information and really bring this out in a different type of way, not just in a platform, online format, obviously live stream, but otherwise to make it available in the reading format and then also implementation strategies. So look forward to that. I'll be bringing some of my workbook strategies and other types of in the book ideas, checklists, tools, and other guides to life so that it'll be practical and applicable. Just wanted to stop the pause on that because as I'm talking about being able to pause before you proceed, oftentimes we need these practical tools to help us implement. I know I have needed those, hence creating them and making sure that I'm sharing them out with others. The other is that before we really jump in and proceed, thinking about what are the areas where we may need to revamp what we do, to reconfigure some type of action that we're rolling out and go actually around and potentially think of some other types of avenues in leading roles that I've had where I've had to revamp completely from their very beginning and go back and redo something. So I want to encourage you to think about ways that you may need to just pause and think about, could it be done this way or that way or these 5 other ways? And then to not only think about 5 different ways, but what are some additional insights that you could gather and glean from that? It is remarkable because I think we have an opportunity as leaders to put ourselves in that position of constantly learning from what we've done, either our mistakes, our oversights, challenges, but also being able to be thoughtful of quickly sometimes and maybe more slowly and diligently adjusting to the situation. It is not a one size fits all, as I mentioned at the very beginning. We all have different ways that we are able to implement. Some people needing a little more detail, others a little less. Some can do it quickly, others take longer. Please use your own, judgment about what works for you. I also want to add that you can get some of these helpful tips and resources actually in my Leadership Building Blocks fundamental book series and a workbook, but also, as I mentioned, a lot of these strategies being forthcoming in leadership masterclass and also online courses. So be on the lookout for that link and series. If you're not already following me across social, please do so at Don McCoy Books. You can get more information about strategies, tools, tips, and insights on leadership development, communications, and productivity skills to be able to help you become a better leader. Well, thank you so much for tuning in and joining in. Join me live Sunday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern, Sunday evenings, and I look forward to talking with you more about leadership development and strategies that work for you. Until we meet again, be enlightened, be enriched, be empowered. Take care now.